I would like to acknowledge the presence of our TESDA representative, Radonel Conjiman, the pricing officer, and Francis Palmiano, the ACE manager, and John Mark Gutera, the TESDA representative for provincial office. You do not have to worry about his presence. He's here to observe the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodologies and procedures. Will not assess you. Before we proceed, I am collecting your admission slip. And I am checking your attendance. When I call your name, please say present. Mr. Philip Altesa, Mr. Jeremy, and you, and then Fresh Jason Gamao. I would like to welcome all of you to our Center for your assessment for EPAS in situ, Electronic Products Assembly and Servicing. The purpose of our assessment for EPAS in situ is to determine the level of your competency. Today, I am going to administer competency assessment for EPAS in situ. The qualification of electronic products, assembly, and servicing in situ are composed of common and basic core competencies. For core competencies, we have assembled electronic products, service consumers electronic products, and system and service industrial electronic modules, products, and system. These are the core competencies: assembled electronic products, service consumer electronics products and systems, service industrial electronic modules, product and systems. The tasks to be performed for electronic products and assembly in situ assessment are the following. Perform basic electronics component soldering and printed circuit. To do by your respective religion. For example, if you need to pray at a specific time, this day tell me and I will allow you. For those candidates who need to take their education, maintenance, within the duration of assessment, just inform me and I will allow you to take your medication. The do's and don'ts inside the Competency Assessment Center. Follow the security policy and procedure. Follow rules on use of facilities. If you have concerned questions or needs for you to clarify matter concern in the assessment, you may raise your hand because I'm willing to assess you. But once the assessment is started, please refrain from asking questions if it's no longer allowed. Don't using cell phone during the assessment and taking pictures. Leaving the process of the app without informing the assessed or any staff. TESDA is currently implementing the e-certificate system. Starting March 28, 2025 until December 31, 2025. They will be running a parallel implementation. This means that you have an option to either receive your traditional proper based national certificate or NC and OTP for the newly introduced e-certificate. If you achieve a competent result in your assessment and chose the e-certificate, your national certificate will be sent to your provided email address. Within 1 day, after the assessment is crucial to ensure that the email address you provide in the application forms is accurate. Once received, you should print the e-certificate on any plain white A4 size paper. For individuals whose employees are compared require a paper NC. The certificate individual must print their NC or COC on a clean A4 size white paper. Subsequently, this printed certificate should be taken to the TESDA Provincial District Office for the application of the dry seal. The TESDA FOCAD will be responsible for verifying the authenticity of the NC before issuing the dry seal service that will be provided free of charge. Starting from January 2026, the paper-based national certificate will no longer be available. As a final reminder, please ensure that the email address and name provided during the application process are accurate and up to date. For paper-based instruction, the NC and COC is issued by the provincial office, where the assessment took place upon presentation of CARS. It has a validity period of 5 years. You may claim your NC and COC 3 working days between Saturdays and Sundays and holidays are not included. If NC and COC will be claimed by our representative, 1. Only 2 kinds of representative may claim the NC and COC if the successful candidate cannot claim it. TESDA Accredited Liaison Officer, immediate family members up to 2nd degree requirements, original copy of CARS, special power of attorney, SPA, or letter of authorization, TESDA OP 05F27. You may ask for a copy of the prescribed authorization letter in the provincial office or download it the TESDA website. Photocopy of ID of the certified workers. Photocopy of ID. Accreditation ID of claimant if liaison. Reassessment procedures. After the assessment and you're found to be not yet competent, don't worry about it because you can be reassessment anytime at your own convenience in care. The reassessment is full qualification. You have to undergo the whole assessment process. If you are found to be competent in some one unit of competencies, the assessment should focus in the unit of competencies or you are found to be not yet competent. Also, if you fail to consecutive assessment, you will be advised to undergo refresh course before applying for restaurant. Occupational safety and health requirements. During the actual assessment, please observe safety as you perform a different task. Make sure to check in your electronic equipment before plugging it. Avoid pulling the card as you unplug the equipment. Observe proper body mechanics and equipment to avoid back injuries. In case of accident, please call attention immediately so that you can provide your first aid. And should you need arrange a first aid cabinets located on the right side. Provide each candidate a copy of specific instruction of the candidate. If you don't have any questions or clarifications, then I'm going to distribute a specific instruction. Please read them carefully and do not hesitate to ask questions right now. I may be able to translate it from English to your local dialect. If you need assistance, then I will be more than willing to assist you. Provide each candidate a copy of the specific instructions to the candidate. Instruct the candidate 1 to proceed to the assessment area while the other candidates stand by in waiting area. So everybody must be ready now. For candidate number 1, you may please proceed to the assessment area, and for the rest of candidates, please remain while I call you by your number. Thank you. This way, please.